Hi, everybody. Welcome to the KC CHIROpulse podcast, brought to you by Kats Consultants, helping doctors keep their pulse on success. I'm Dr. Michael Perusich, and I'm joined by our Chief Operations Officer, Marisa Mateja. Hi, Marisa. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm good. What's new?
Awesome. Oh, this, that, and a million other things. Hey, I wanted to bring you on today because we've created some exciting new things, and I wanted to talk about one of those. We've got a brand new or fairly brand new program that doctors can get in on and really get plugged into some relevant consulting information for their practices. Let's talk about that a little bit.
All right, very good. Yeah, those are our subscription programs. So, we were trying to figure out in the world of consulting, coaching, whatever, what can we do for those people who may not necessarily want to talk to somebody every month, but still need to get all of that information, still need that for their practice, still need some training tools for staff, still need things for their staff meetings to talk about all of those things. So we've created this subscription program that doctors can get in on, and they get a weekly training class for themselves and a weekly training class for their staff. Not only do they get that, but they also get one time a month a Q&A live session. So instead of having maybe one-on-one consulting and those kind of things, they have the opportunity to have staff on these calls to learn what's going on in the industry.
Yeah. And then you get that once a month, you get that Q&A session, which is live, where you can come in, you can ask questions. And so it's kind of like having a coach at your fingertips anytime. But those weekly videos for the docs and the staff are full of the most current and relevant information for practice success. I mean, we go through everything from compliance to procedures to patient communication, staff training. And, those staff calls, docs, those are great information for you to bring to a staff meeting. I hear from doctors all the time say, I don't have a staff meeting every week because I don't know what to talk about. Well, there's plenty to talk about in your practice, trust me, but a lot of doctors use these staff calls, the staff webinars, as information then to bring to the staff meeting to have something to actually talk about and create an opportunity not only for some ongoing training, but some team building as well.
Absolutely. And, the benefit is that they're not very long. We keep them short and concise for you. So 8 to 15 minutes tops. And that allows you 4 times a month to have your staff doing some training that, number one, doesn't take very long. Number two, gets them the relevant information for practicing and keeping up to date with scheduling and customer service and all of those things that they deal with on a daily basis, collections and all of those things. So it really is a nice opportunity without the huge, time commitment and everything else that may go into true business consulting when you really need to be focused on how do I grow my practice, but how do I maintain my practice and keep going the way I'm going is still a very important part of your business.
Well, it's hugely important, and we don't realize sometimes why we need coaching, and we don't always need the same level of coaching. I mean,
Exactly.
Everybody's at a different spot, or maybe you're just wanting to dip your toe in the water a little bit and, not sure what you need, but you want to just stay plugged into current and relevant information. We hear all the time, Marisa, that, doctors, they're not staying plugged in enough, and they don't know about some compliance change or a CPT code or code set that changes, or audits that are starting in their state, or those kind of things. And
or they
that's what
take that information and make up their own rules, which we've
make up their own rules,
in the past, and that's something that can be very dangerous to your practice.
It can be. And so, this is a way just to kind of, again, I'm going to say it again, dip your toe in the water a little bit with coaching, and have somebody kind of on the sidelines, somebody kind of feeding you little tidbits each week that are really good, usable information. And then having that that Q&A session where you can come in, or your staff can come in and you can ask questions, or hear what, questions other people are asking and talking about. And of course, if nobody's really talking much on those, we'll find a topic or two or three to make good use of the time each month.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just a nice way to connect without having to spend the money traveling to seminars and different things like that. It's just a great way to stay plugged in.
Yeah. And, talking about seminars too, we do all kinds of other things besides just the subscription programs. Our virtual seminars have become a huge hit, and we've been doing those now for years, way before the pandemic started, because we heard doctors keep saying, I don't want to travel on the weekends. I don't want to spend all the money for the hotels and the planes and, the staff time and those kind of things. And the virtual seminar has been a huge hit because it's a great way to not only save money, but still get that vibrant seminar based information that just helps energize you and helps bring things forth to make your practice grow.
Well, and I don't know about you, but I remember being in the practice and going to those seminars, and there was never a time to truly engage with you as the doctor owner of the business with staff at those. We were all kind of there, but there was no time to talk through things. We've designed these to be really practice based. And what I mean by that
interactive.
And interactive. So it's really all about you, the doctor, the staff, and the clinic. It's not about us and what's going on in the seminar. It's really built around giving you the opportunity to build your team, number one, bond with your team, number two, and really take that information that you're learning and be able to talk about it right then and develop a plan to implement, and then to strategically plan out your next 3 months. I mean, we even give you that information.
Yeah, so you can build the action steps to actually take what you learned in the seminar and use it and integrate it into your practice. How many times do you go to a seminar and you take mountains of notes while you're there, and yet you get back to the practice on Monday and, well, number one, you've forgotten 40% of it. And number two, you don't have the time built in to be able to start building those action steps. And because typically at those seminars, doctors are over here and staff's over here, you're segregated in a way that you don't really have an opportunity to connect on that information. So 90% of it winds up getting lost.
Yeah, absolutely. And this gives you that opportunity to right then, because we've got short segments of teaching, and then you have a break where you're supposed to sit down with your staff and really talk through what you guys just learned. So it's built into what you're doing. And so that's so important for the progression of your staff, for your practice, and for you as the doc.
That's right. And so we've made it super simple with our new subscription programs for you to just plug in for a little bit each week, maybe 40 minutes in the entire week, and you've plugged into some amazing information that then you can use in your practice. And when you have questions, you can jump on those Q&A calls and, really have an opportunity to speak to any of us or bring forth an idea or a thought or a question or a problem, or I don't know how to do this kind of thing. And we'll help you find the answers to those kind of things. And of course, we have our full platform of coaching as well. So where you get the virtual seminars and all those kind of things, and our staff training, I'll put it up to anybody. It's the best, the absolute best around, in my opinion.
I have to agree.
You should, because you do most of it.
There's just some great opportunities that we've got for you. And, we just finished a virtual seminar just in the last week or two, the cash practice. And so if you missed that, it is available for replay. Check it out. And check out our subscription programs. I'll put the QR code on this so that you can take that and get right to our website and our options that we have for you. Again, we're trying to find ways to touch every chiropractor in the industry and let them see that, you don't have to have the full boat necessarily to still get great information for your practice and your staff.
That's right. So Kats Consultants, making it easy for you to have practice success. Anything else to add, Marisa?
No, I think that's it. Thanks for having me on.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today. All right, everybody. On behalf of Kats Consultants, thanks for tuning into the KC CHIROpulse podcast, helping doctors keep their pulse on success. If we can be of any help, be sure to visit our website, katsconsultants.com. If you want to submit a question for a podcast, send it to troy@katsconsultants.com, and we'll see if we can get it on the air. All right, everybody. Marisa, good to see you. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye.